It's a different story. It seems I'm public with a different story. Hoping and praying, I'm down for praying, I'm down for you wanna see me more, good way. That's the best water out. This is the best pure water you could drink. Jeff Spark, my brother, what's goody? Avion water is the best water you could drink. It's the best water you can drink. Avion water. Blue Blood Sports TV. Back at y'all with another one. Yeah. Avion water is the best water you could drink. It's alkaline water. It's the best water you can have in your system. My peopleizations. Let's try to wait for YouTube to decide that they should send out my notifications. Let's see what they say today. Chief Wildfire says, salute, Blue. My queen has me on alkaline water. It's the best thing you could do for your body, bro. Alkaline water. The best water you could have for your body, bro. I guarantee you. It's the best water you can. Mansa Musa lifestyle. What's good? That's a good lifestyle to live. Motorsports, sports. What's going on? If you living like Mansa Musa, you living a good life. The good life. Josh Smalls, what's going on, great brother? It's the good life. Terry Smooth Jr., my brother. Drake Finest, what's going on? It's the good life. Welcome to the life I live. Julius Thomas, what's going on? Going crazy. And my grandmama ain't the only one calling me baby. Let's see if they decided that, hey, they should send out my notifications. Why not? Why not send out my notifications? I guess they don't want to. Oh, we got Carmelo in the building. All you guys who are 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", and been asking me if the A-Rex has long enough sleeves, look at Melo. If you can fit it, you can fit it. Very nice to see you again, my friend. Avarex back in style. I'm gonna get me an AV. I'm getting me an AV. Believe it. I'm going to get my Avarex. I'm going to get my Avarex. I'm gonna go get me a Avarex. What y'all know about that? Dre Finest Triple OG. What's good? It don't matter. What's going on? Where you been at, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna go get me an Avarex. Triple OG at work. D-Ray Promotions for Surely Sean. Was good, nephew. Look at this. 5 minutes in, we can't get 50 people. King Alley, what's going on? 50? We don't have 50 people. Muhammad, what's going on? Salam alaikum, King. Salaikum salam. It's we 5 minutes in and we can't even get 50 people in here. Now come on. Now come on, people. You think they don't be playing games? Huh? I didn't get the notification. Yeah, they're not shutting up. All right, look, just look at it. We can't get 50 people in here. Come on. That's not even realistic now, is it? I gotta go give me an Avarex, man. For sure. Your boy Blue gotta get the blue Avarex. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I do want the white joint though. Wow, man. The white AV. The white Avarex. Ooh. Philip B. Flame Walden, what's going on, brother? Cornelius Burnett, my brother. Oh, it's goody. What y'all trying to do? So let's get into this, shall we? Move. What y'all trying to do? Move. What y'all trying to do? So, as they continue not to send out my notifications, as they continue to not send out my notifications, so we can't get 100 people here. So anyway, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Poor Prince, what's going on? Anthony Robinson, what's going on? So, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. My brother Solomon Walker, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, peace, Boo Bud. Did you hear Chris Van Heerden breakdown on Boots, Spence, and Bud? I think he gave great input. No, I didn't hear it. Send me the link. Against the ropes with Dose. What's going on? Anthony Robinson. What's going on? I didn't hear it, bro. I didn't catch it. Didn't catch it. So, Errol Spence's team said that they guaranteeing that Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight next year. Which in return, um, leads to, uh, like I told you guys, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford are going to fight next year. Okay, Motorsports Sports, my brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, King. Bossa News DC, what's going on? As I told you guys that Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford was going to fight, they just wasn't going to fight this year. Okay, Daryl Hickamon, what's going on? Solomon Walker, send it to me on my Instagram. Jim Jean Pierre, what's going on? Okay, drop, send it to me on Instagram though. So as I told you guys, they was going to fight this year, right? And there's a lot of estrogen, too much estrogen, not enough testosterone. Okay, let me say it to y'all again: too much estrogen, not enough testosterone. I told you guys that they were going to fight. They're just not going to fight this year. LaJessica Burton, Peace Butts Queen, how you doing today? Noah, what's going on? I'm concerned for Errol. He back on the drink again. No, he's not. But no, Roberts, brother in the super chat, as he said, salute, appreciate you. As long as y'all don't get in the way, Blue, then yeah. Who's y'all? Jaquan Pickett, what's going on? Harold Kuhlman, what's going on? Who's y'all, brother? Y'all need to educate yourselves before y'all say stuff. Who's y'all? Who is y'all, brother? Who is y'all? Who is y'all? Manny, what's going on? Do you think Gary Russell is cherry picked for Tank? No. Gary Russell was never nobody's cherry pick. Rodrigo Torres. Jim Jean Pierre, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. PG, what's going on? You got to put that in the super chat. He said, as long as y'all don't get in the way. Isn't that a silly comment? Jay Sense, what's going on? Isn't that quite silly of a thing to say? As long as y'all don't get in the way. Get in the way? What are you talking about? Do you see any of these fights happening? Ryan Garcia ain't fighting Tank. So who got in the way of that? BOK Prime? And while you at it, go to BOKPrime.com. Tiana Scott, Piece of Bus Queen, how you doing today? Around the world, what's good, great brother? So he said, as long as y'all don't get in the way. What is you talking about? We have zero common sense, huh? Common sense just ain't common around these parts. How are we getting in the way? Bernard Roberts, my brother in the super chat. He said, "BOK Prime is y'all." I meant that with respect. But how can we get in the way, brother? Mr. Brooks, what's going on? Y'all should stop repeating certain things. Say it to yourself out loud. Ain't none of these fights happening. What that got to do with BOK Prime? Everybody wanna point the finger at everybody but where it's supposed to be. That amazes me. He said because y'all stopped the fight. I tell you, boy, never cease to amaze me. He said because y'all stopped the fight. Jafari Caesar, what's going on? Unknown source, Mamba, what's going on? He said because y'all stopped the fight. Boy, oh boy. James Aromo, what's going on? He said common sense is really not that common. Right. Why would we stop the fight? What are you talking about? King Alley, Antonio Carter, what's going on? He said because we stopped the fight. Ain't that amazing? We stopped the fight. Bernard Roberts, brother, back in the super chat. Once I guess is okay, don't do it again. Blue for the fans. Whatever you say, brother. Dominique, what's going on? J Reed Visuals, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He says, salute, Blue. Salute to you, King. Dominique, what's going on? Dizzy G Mac, my brother. Kadeem Smith, brother in the super chat. Blue, do you think Frank Martin will beat Rivera? I do think he will. I do. Uh, Michelle Ali Rivera is no walk in the park, but I do think Frank Martin is going to win. I do believe that. Again, Michelle Ali Rivera is nobody's walk in the park, but I do think Frank Martin is going to win. It's not an easy fight for Frank Martin because the pedigree of Michelle Rivera. The pedigree of Michelle Rivera is going to be a difficult. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for sure. But I just think Frank Martin is going to impose his. If he's more physical, he could be more physical. He's very, very athletic. He is, you know, and he's very strong. And I think that he's mastering that Derrick James style. Derrick James incorporates that Errol Spence, Jamel Charlo. Their style is not a coincidence. You understand what I'm saying? You understand where I'm coming from? Uh, Jamel Charlo, Errol Spence, a lot of similarities, right? And in his last fight, Caleb Niels, what's going on? In his last fight, you can see that he was incorporating it. The fight before that, he was using a lot of movement. This last fight, he was incorporating that physicality. And, they're going to look like they're getting touched. That's how they look. Jamel Charlo, Errol Spence, they get touched. Boston, a.k.a. Big Texas, my brother. What's goody? That's how they look. They get touched. They're going to get touched, It just happens, you know what I mean, with their style. And but it overwhelms you. D35, what's going on? That style, uh, 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 that style is very, very difficult to deal with because it's a pressure style and you got to deal with it for 12 rounds. They very fundamentally sound, very physical, technical. It's hard. Roy Babineau, what's going on? Ernie V, what's going on? Bernard Roberts, he said, Blue, I'll still watch you even though there's controversy around you. No, there's no controversy around me. There's only great things around me. There's only great energy around me, right? Controversy is for people that are stuck in the mud. There ain't no controversy surrounding me, brother. There's clarity around me. Lundino, what's going on? El Rivy, my brother, what's going on? Salute to my brother Kadeem Smith back in the super chat. Do you think Montana Love, wow, I think Montana Love was shook by being at home? No. I think there might have been pressure on him. A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Manuel H in the building. Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. J Dub, Bernard Crawford, what's going on? Karma Serene, Queen in the building. Blue, did you end your live the other day or did YouTube shut it down? They shut it down, Queen. You see how that happened? Mr. Brooks, what's going on? You see how that happened, right, Queen? Ain't that amazing? Isn't that amazing how they did that? Julio Concepcion, what's going on? Isn't that amazing how they did that, Queen? Landon Summers, what's going on? Mr. Brooks, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, Mr. Brooks. Joe D 415, what's going on? Boxing Billiard, what's going on? So now, uh, um, so this is what happens, right? Um, is that people will say there's controversy. No, there's clarity with me. There's controversy surrounding everybody else because they want it to be surrounded. Tyanna Scott, the Queen of Super Chat, Blue, will Bud versus Errol Spence Jr. happen before the summer? Is it going to be? Yeah, I believe it's going to be before the summer. Bring about the spring. Tall Boy Slim, what's going on? Depending upon where they feel like is the best spot to be able to gain the most money. You know what I mean? But it's for sure going to happen. It's for sure going to happen. Like I told everybody, you know, people are this again. Too much estrogen, not enough. It's too much estrogen, not enough testosterone. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? You have too many people. They're just complaining about something to have some content to complain about. You understand? Said no. Errol will fight in April again, pushing it back even further. No, Errol's gonna fight in February. Dante Comedy, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, you are a hard-working man and a fair brother. Your family did a great job. Love you, brother. I hope your wife is a speedy recovery. Appreciate you, King. Blessings to you, man. That means a lot to me. Dante Comedy, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. That really means a lot. Cool Hand 79. What's going on? Maya Egypt, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? I love you too, King. I appreciate you, brother. D Webb, what's going on? That means a lot to me. So people say that there's controversy. Also, I think Errol Spence is gonna fight in February. So that means he and Terrence Crawford will fight for sure. Naeem Quine Storm Tate, my brother, what's going on? Bernard Roberts back in the super chat. Fans request Black Prime don't give Bud a new deal. What are you talking about, brother? Miss brother, what are you talking about? So anyway, so like I said, right? I told you guys this fight is going to happen next year. I told you it wasn't going to happen this year. Okay, the budget wasn't there. Now you're seeing clarity. Now answer this question: how come we're in a position where it looks like Gervonta Tank Davis is not going to fight Ryan Garcia? Now ask yourself that question. G5_Gabe, my brother. Salute. Go subscribe to my brother G5_Gabe, man. Hey, bro. Hey, see, when I see my brothers that show love, Southeast T, what's going on? I love my brother G5_Gabe, man. It's a real dude, stand-up dude, 10 toes down. Salute, King. I appreciate you 1,000%. Always will, and always will rock with you forever. Loyalty over everything until the casket drop. So salute to my brother G5_Gabe. Salute, King. And drop that link in the chat. Lou Hinton, my brother, a pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. What's good with you, Lou? Dizzy G Mac, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, have you ever felt that the fans love Crawford and Spence so much to the point that they don't want to see them fight? Yeah, there's fans that feel that way. D21519, where you been at? Cobra Head Sports and Entertainment, what's good? Laylo, what's going on? Yeah, there's plenty of fans that feel that way. That's why they don't want, they pretend that they want to see them fight. They don't really want to see them fight. Okay, and then on the flip side of that, like I told you guys, A lot of people are not fans of the sport of boxing. They're fans of fighters. And so it's always going to show. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? They're not fans. Eric Morrow, what's going on? They're not fans of the sport of boxing. They're fans of a fighter. You understand what I'm saying? Facts, Gabe. He said, we all we got. He said, never mind the haters because your info aging well on them suckers. Hey, Gabe, is it aging? Hey, is it coming? Is it playing out how I said? Is it playing out, Gabe, like I said? I'm trying to tell people to pay attention. The writing is on the wall. So when people come, I told you, right? Terrence Crawford wants to fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence wants to fight Terrence Crawford. The money wasn't right. The money wasn't right. The money wasn't right. And so if the money ain't right for the networks don't have the money to give to the, listen. This is how it works. Let me give y'all some updates. Let me give some knowledge on you. Okay? The networks, for instance, Showtime, right? Showtime will say, okay, for Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, we're going to give you, Al Heyman, a budget for that. Al Heyman takes that budget. He gives it to Errol Spence and he gives it to Terrence Crawford. Now, follow what I'm telling y'all. The networks say, hey, here you go, Al. We're going to give you, say, $20 million budget. He takes the $20 million, right? He says, okay, out this $20 million, I'm going to give you 60%. I'm giving you 40%. In this case, it was be told to us that Terrence Crawford gets 65, Errol Spence gets 30. Errol Spence gets 65, Terrence Crawford gets 35, right? Okay, of $20 million, right? Then what the fight does that generates the numbers. That's how Al gets a portion of that. And Showtime gets their money back, break even, so on and so forth. There is no budget coming from the networks. Fox don't have a budget and Showtime don't have a budget. So hence the reason why Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, see, this is things that people are not telling you because they don't know. So hence the reason why there is no guaranteed money because Showtime doesn't have money and Fox doesn't want to invest. So where's the money coming from? Nowhere. Okay, so now does Al Heyman and PBC want to take a chance and go out on the limb with this Terrence Crawford fight with Errol Spence? Right? Okay. Mr. Nelson said, how do you know? I don't know. I don't know how I know. My brother G5 Gay, he said, Blue, you lying. Psych is unfolding properly. This is a fact. Didn't I tell you guys? So there is no money from Fox. There is no money from Showtime. Hence the reason why PBC is saying Al's not going to dig in his pockets. Votes UK, Chilltown Major, what's going on? It's not worth us taking a chance right now. It's not worth us taking this chance right now for the biggest fight in boxing. So how about this? Let's sit it on the shelf. Next year, we get a new fresh budget, okay? We get thank you. My brother Gabe said, do your research before placing blame. Mic drop. They don't do it. They was quick to just say, Blue, stop the fight. Jihad Mitchell, what's going on, great brother? Michael Demps, what's going on? And while you're at it, go to ppv.blkprime.com. So, as a business, you get Terrence Crawford come and say, more money, what's going on? This Errol Spence, Marvelous Tracks, what's going on? This fight ain't going to happen this year. Can y'all keep me active? Now, people say, well, why did he wait so long? Why Terrence Crawford couldn't fight earlier? Because he was trying to make the fight. Common sense is not common. 1 + 1 should equal 2. He was trying to make the fight with Errol Spence. Hence the reason why you heard Errol Spence's team or representative. I don't know who they was. I don't know if they're part of Errol Spence's team or not. Peace be free. What's going on? But they came out and said we sent Terrence Crawford a revived contract. Okay. Uh. Mr. Nelson, Blue, that's not it. Bud said he was talking to BLK Prime in May. Cool. R. Stokes, what's going on? I don't know about him talking to BLK Prime in May. I didn't hear any of that. And I really don't know why he said that in May. I heard that he said May and June, right? Maybe he had conversations with people that I didn't know of in May and in June, right? But no, we didn't have any conversations with them in May and in June. Just me and E. What's going on? Okay, Mo Money, what's going on? Maybe he inquired. Maybe his team inquired about a plan B. Okay, everybody's supposed to have a plan B. He don't have a network. He don't have a promotional company. Zach, what's going on? Okay, so now let me explain something to you. Let's say he was, okay, talking to BLK Prime. Maybe my partners was having a conversation. No conversations about nothing serious. I can tell you that. Okay, I can guarantee you that. So now, check this out, right? Now I want y'all to pay attention. I did my homework a long time ago. Been pushing BLK Prime since like October. He's not the owner and doesn't do contracts. Facts. Facts. Derek Choice, what's going on? John Doe, what's going on? So now check this out. Bernard Roberts said, but conversation still happens. Okay. You're not paying attention. You don't know what you're talking about. So you should just stop talking and just listen. Because the more you talk, the more you make yourself sound silly. Okay? Gio Lopez, what's going on? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you, brother? Just stop talking and listen. You don't know what you're talking about. Every fighter has a plan B option. Every single fighter has a plan B option. Do you know that there's fighters that are on hand, that are on deck, that have a contract signed, that are at fights just in case the fight don't plan out? Do you know that, Bernard Roberts? They're always negotiating with two separate parties. Did you see how fast they made David Benavidez and Caleb Plant? Right? One day they told you that David Benavidez is fighting Jose Uzcategui. Don Ron, what's going on? Okay, the Jose Uzcategui got injured in less than 24 hours. They told you David Benavidez is fighting Caleb Plant. Now, how could that possibly be? That guy George, what's going on? Now, how could that possibly be? It's irresponsible of Terrence Crawford to not have a plan B just in case this fight don't plan out. Heartless Production, what's going on? Marquis, what's going on? So if you don't know what you're talking about, you should just stop talking and just listen. You're trying to place blame on something and you don't know what you're talking about. So I hear people talking. There's no point in me, Michael H., what's going on? I don't address it because it's just silly. Okay? Bernard Roberts, you're going to annoy me and then I'm going to block you. I'm telling you now. I'm trying, brother. Christopher Bone, what's going on? I'm trying. You're making it very hard, brother. So if you keep going with the nonsense, then I'm going to block you because I don't want to have silly conversations. It's just pointless, brother. So you want to believe what you want to believe, go ahead and go believe it and do what you want. It makes me no never mind. Julio Concepcion, what's going on? No, you're not trying to learn. You're trying to tell me because you're trying to make up excuses and you're trying to place blame instead of just listening. It's not that hard. This is not rocket science. I don't care what people tell you. Do you have common sense? Go listen. If somebody told you something about me and then you saying, well, people told you not to trust you, well, then go with those people, brother. Hip hop poet, what's going on? What you want me to tell you? No, I deal in facts over feelings. I don't make up stuff. I deal with facts over feelings, brother. Everything I've told you is unfolding. What are you not paying attention? So go listen to those people. Daniel Roy, what's going on? Steve Taylor, what's going on, great brother? I mean, it's common sense. You don't have common sense, brother? Use your own common sense. If somebody told you to hop off a bridge, you're going to do it because they told you to? I mean, come on, man. Here we go. J Brown 75. He's repeating something that he heard from somebody else. Crawford wasn't negotiating in good faith. What are you talking about? With the PBC, if he was negotiating with another platform network at the same time, he used his negotiation with PBC to leverage a better deal. Don't you know all of them do that? What are you talking about? See, this is what I be talking about. Y'all be repeating things y'all be hearing on here, and you make yourself sound dumb. Let me ask you a question. Is Al Heyman negotiating in good faith when he's negotiating with Steven Espinosa at the same time he's negotiating with Fox? To go to the highest bidder? Is he negotiating in good faith? Huh, J Brown 75? Go ahead and tell me. V Right, what's going on? So then you said this. See, this is what I be talking about. I told you, stop repeating things you heard from other people that are just speaking just to speak. Estrogen. Okay? Let me tell you something, Jamal. J Brown 75. Okay? Again, you're repeating something you heard, J Brown 75. Stop talking. It makes no sense. You're not making any sense. So furthermore, you just said he's not negotiating in good faith. Okay, didn't Keith Thurman tell you in February he was the plan B for Errol Spence if Terrence Crawford fight didn't come to fruition? Didn't Keith Thurman just tell you he was promised the Errol Spence fight if he didn't fight Terrence Crawford? What does that tell you? Keith Thurman was the plan B. What? Because it's in-house, it's not negotiating in good faith, as you called it? Stop repeating things you heard other people tell you. Stop repeating things you heard. Poe Porter, what's going on? It makes you sound silly. Keith Thurman was the backup plan for Errol Spence from the very beginning. Did you realize that? So that means were they negotiating in good faith? Because they had a fallback plan. Keith Lewis, what's going on? So go ahead, tell me, brother. See, you're talking to me. What are you talking about? It's simple mathematics. It's just business 101. J Brown 75, pay attention. Everybody in the sport of boxing has a plan B, brother. Stop repeating shit you heard from other people and use your own common sense. I just told you, Brian Williams, what's going on? Every single fighter, every single negotiator, every single network and promoter have a plan B in case a fight don't come to fruition. It's automatic. Stop listening to people tell you somebody not negotiating in good faith. What are you talking about? It's automatic. There are 2 fighters at least on deck per fight, 4 fighters. They have a plan B. So are they negotiating in good faith? Huh? You think it's a coincidence that Keith Thurman was pushed to the front of the line in February? Let me ask you a question. We all knew that we wanted to see Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, right? In February. Didn't you know that? Mr. Nelson said, what's Errol Spence plan B? Keith Thurman. Did you not hear what I just said and you had the audacity to laugh? You just made yourself look dumb. Mo Money, what's going on? Big True Chosen, what's going on? He's always been the plan B. It's not Errol Spence's choice of plan B, but he's always been the plan B. He told you that in February. Errol Spence didn't fight until April. So keep it coming. Y'all be listening to people tell you things. Yeah, man, he wasn't operating in good faith because he had this all along. They all have a plan B all along. But now, Roberts, what's going on? He said, when are you going to talk? See, now he's trying to switch gears because he have no substance. Okay, let's talk about it. I'm going to make you look silly again. I told you to close your mouth and stop talking and just listen. Marvelous tracks, brother in the super chat. Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute, Blue. Keith versus Errol is a good fight. This may be Thurman's last fight at the high level. Much respect. Salute. What about the Kate Upton interview with Terrence Crawford? Deontay Mosley, what's going on? Man on the Moon 6, what's going on? Go ahead and tell me. Go. Go ahead and go. And he's laughing. Jay Brown, you don't know what you're talking about. Please stop talking. You're going to annoy me. He didn't stop in the middle of a negotiation. What the hell are you talking about? They've been negotiating for months on end. Okay? And there was no guaranteed money because they didn't have no plans to make the fight happen until 2023. Neckbone, what's going on? Good vibes only. What's going on? It doesn't matter if you agree with me or not. I tell the truth, you making up a story. I deal with facts over feelings. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, and y'all should just stop you're trying to listen to people talking in emotion opposed to listening to somebody who's telling you facts over feelings. Joshua Wright, my brother, what's going on? Terrence Crawford didn't stop in the middle of negotiations. He's not taking interviews with everybody except me. There's no plan for him to interview with me. Mulberry Group Holes, what's going on? Lucky Showtime, what's going on? Rodriguez Johnson, what's going on? Once again, y'all repeating things that you heard. He said Crawford lied to Kate Upton. What did he lie about? I'm going to make you look silly and then I'm going to block you because you're getting ready to annoy me. So what did he lie about? Go ahead, go. Mulberry Group Holes, what's going on? What did he lie about to Kate Upton? Go ahead and tell me. He said he took Gamboa's belt. It wasn't a unification belt. No, he didn't take Gamboa's belt. Is that what he said? I didn't hear that. SC Slide's bodyguard, what's going on? But Gamboa didn't even have a belt, did he? I don't believe Gamboa had a belt when they fought. It wasn't a unification bout. Gamboa was a top 5, top 10 pound for pound fighter when he fought him. Mr. Exxon 240 was going on. Student 7 teacher was going on. But Gamboa didn't have a belt. If he said that, he misspoke when he said that. Yeah, Gamboa definitely did not have a belt. So if he said that, no, he misspoke when he said that. Boston Billy, what's going on? Zach, what's going on? AK Crowder, what's going on? Cool Hand 79, what's going on? I didn't hear him say that, and maybe I missed it. He said he took Gamboa's belt. I don't remember. Andy Rivera, TBE, what's going on? I don't remember that being a unification bout. Go to pbv.bokprime.com. I don't remember. That wasn't a unification bout. He didn't take Gamboa's belt. Smooth Super was going. He said Errol resume don't compare to his. I couldn't believe it. Well, Ben Davis, what's going on, great brother? CTC, Connecticut, the culture, what's going on? No, he said Gamboa had a belt at 135, and he said 147 lineal title is vacant. Okay. See, people be repeating stuff that they heard. I don't know. I didn't hear that. He said, no, he said Gamboa had a belt at 135. Yeah, because they fought at what, 140? They fought at what weight class did they fight? Gamboa was top 10 pound for pound. He said that, Mr. Nelson. I got to go back and listen to it. But I know Gamboa didn't have a belt. They fought at 135. Gamboa was the champion at 130, right? Is that what he told me? You didn't hear it because he didn't say it. They fought at 135. And Gamboa had the belt at 130, right? I know this. This is his. I know. I heard him say his accomplishments. Do I think that Errol Spence has a better resume than Terrence Crawford? Yes. Has Terrence Crawford accomplished more than Errol Spence? Yes. Right. Two things are true. Fifth Island, what's going on? Jeff Smith, what's going on? I think that Errol Spence fought the better opposition. Okay. And I think that he has bigger signature names on his resume. Terrence Crawford has signature wins for his career, right? Those are milestone victories for Terrence Crawford, beating Ricky Burns and becoming a champion, beating what's his name? Jeff Horn, Johnny Play, what's going on at 147, and become a 3-division champion, beating Julius Ndongo for undisputed, uh, 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 you know, more money, what's going on? Ooh, I need to stop doing these interviews. Ooh, but Blue. Oh, he said Blue. Bud need to stop doing these interviews. All he talking about is Errol and not David. That's because that's what all people going to ask him about. That's why I don't have no interest in interviewing him and bringing him there. What are we going to? What Victor Griffin was going on? People keep saying, well, how come he? I know people saying, oh, he could have came on here. He could have X, Y, and Z, right? And this is what's going to happen. He comes on here and everybody's just going to say the same thing over and over again. Oh, he backdoored Errol Spence. He didn't backdoor Errol Spence. I told you guys the money was there. At the end of the day, Errol Spence uh, um, wanted to fight, like he tells you. Errol Spence wanted to fight. He wanted to fight. The business didn't want to fight right now. The business didn't want to make it happen. They didn't believe in this fight. That's ultimately that's the bad part. They didn't believe in this fight. They didn't believe in it. Santino Escalante was going to Blue. That Prescott win was a signature win for Bud. What you think? Oh, Brad's Prescott win, yeah, because that was his announcement on the big stage, yeah. But no, Roberts, what you smoking, Blue? What am I smoking? I'm not smoking anything. I don't smoke. Well, I do smoke cigars. Bullet Gibson, what's going on? Man on the Moon 6, what's going on? Also, you could easily see who wants to fight more. Jew Blue, what's going on? Bro Pat, what's going on? You know, they both want to fight equally. They both want to make this fight happen. they both understand that it's the biggest fight in boxing and it should be compensated. Salute to my brother DJ Ghost in the building. What's goody with my brother DJ Ghost? What's good? He said Blue got the gold oyster that I want. Salute to my brother DJ Ghost. What's goody with you, King? You got a cig? No, that's a straw. Bro Pack, yeah, I don't pay that dude no attention. Go squad my brother DJ Ghost. What's good with your Ghost? Mike Demps, what's good? No, it's a straw, bro. You talking about this joint? Just got home, bro. You know, I had to tap in before I KO. Salute to you, King. Yeah, hey, I was just about to watch your video about the two cops, man. Steve Bodine, what's going on? I'm gonna watch it as soon as I get off here, though, Ghost. Nate Woolbright, what's going on? Ira, what's going on? Salute, salute. I don't know. That dude look for attention, man. I couldn't tell you, brother. I couldn't tell you. Why? Because they watch Errol say he lost. Ghost said, bro, he choked his own partner during Travis stop and she wasn't finished. Hey, Ghost, I gotta tap. When I saw the title, I was like, yo, I gotta tap in. I'm tapping into that. T-Bonafide, what's going on? Hey, Ghost, I'm in. I can't wait I can't wait to. As soon as I get off of here, I'm in on that. 20 minutes, I'm off of here. I'm checking that out. Yeah, Ghost be having the classics, bro. Classics. Do I think Thurman got something left in the tank to make a good fight? Yeah, he gonna get stopped. Keith Thurman gonna get stopped. Keith Thurman gonna get stopped. Dominique, what's going on? Dominique, do I get butterflies? No, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Everything gonna be what it's gonna be, brother. I never get butterflies. I never even think about it, man. Everything gonna be what it's gonna be. I don't even think about it, bro. To be honest. I mean, I think about it, but you know what I'm saying. I don't put like pressure or feel like I don't do none of that. Mr. Charismatic, what's going on? John Wick, what's going on? I think it happens in February. Keith Thurman, Errol Spence. Do Keith Thurman have something left in the tank to give him a hard time? My brother Ghost, he said, Blue, you know who Floyd Schofield is? If so, what do you think about him constantly calling out Keyshawn Davis? Yeah, yeah, he he a good fighter. You know what I mean? Um, Here's the thing, right, Ghost. Keyshawn getting a lot of momentum. Keyshawn been having a lot of momentum since he went to the Olympics and since you know and since he signed with Top Rank. And don't get me wrong, Floyd is nice. He's nice. He's nice. And they both very, very young. You know what I mean? Uh, um, Kid Austin is nice. He nice. He nice, Ghost. And that's a 50-50 fight. But Keyshawn right now got a lot more buzz than Kid Austin. Now, in the boxing world, in the hardcore boxing world, you know, we all know who Kid Austin is. You know what I'm saying? Um, the thing is, you know what I mean? Keyshawn got a lot of momentum, and everybody's gonna. And Keyshawn is very vocal, very outspoken, very brash. You know what I mean? And this girl love boxing. Peace, bless, queen. How you doing tonight? And so a lot of people going to gun for him. But when these young fighters do that, right, Ghost, I don't pay it. It's pointless to me, right? Because they know it ain't gonna happen. So to me, it's like, why are you even doing that? You know very well right now it ain't gonna happen. He better off calling out a fighter that's already established. There's no way he know very well. There's no way Top Rank is putting him Keyshawn in the ring with this. Not That's not part of the plan. It's not part of the buildup. So it's pointless when they be doing stuff like that for both of them. He's 20. Keyshawn is like 24. Top Rank has you know, you know, Sean J81. What's going on? QI Network. What's going on? So he knows very well it's not going to happen. I'm sure he wants it. He wants to let the world know he want to fight Keyshawn. He wants to let the world know he feel like he could beat Keyshawn, and he very well may be able to beat Keyshawn. You understand what I'm saying? But that ain't gonna happen. They ain't fighting for. If they do fight, it won't be for another 4 years. Miguel Martinez, what's going on? Klotz, what's going on? So right now, it's like pointless. You know what I'm saying? But he's nice though. He's definitely nice, Ghost. He's the truth. Heartless Production, what's going on? Oh, he's definitely a problem. He definitely a problem. He definitely can beat Keyshawn. But Keyshawn could definitely beat him. But the point is, like, why would anybody put? You think Top Rank gonna put them in? Like, it don't make sense. It don't make money. It don't make sense. It's just pointless. So they just talking just to talk. But you know, they building it up for the future is what they doing, Ghost. Ricardo Johnson, what's going on? Spence Crawford fight is dead. No, it's not. And it's gonna make a lot of money. Sean J81, what's going on? Laylaw, what's going on? Abdullah Mason, the problem. Yep. Jackie Hernandez, peace and blessings to the queen in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. Peace and blessings to you, queen. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, queen. Raw facts. What's going on? Haney's gonna beat him. Hmm. I'm going to any cards anytime soon. Terrence Crawford fight. Uh, I don't even know no other fights. No other fights are set or confirmed. I think the weight is good for Haney. It won't bother him for this last fight. Ooh, what's going on with Jamal Charlo? Is he fighting this year? Your guess is good as mine. Don't look like it. Don't look like it at all. So anyway, now two things is confirmed, right? The fact that uh, uh, I told you guys that Errol Spence, he already stated he was going to spin the block, come back to fight Keith Thurman. I mean, excuse me, to fight Terrence Crawford. Well, he wants to be undisputed. Band up, my brother. What's good to you? Dre Finest, Triple OG, brother in the super chat. He said, "Who wins and how? Bivol or Better Beef?" I think that Bivol has gotten better. Arthur Beef has Bivol has gotten better. Arthur Better Beef has gotten older. Arthur Better Beef, you can see his punches coming more. Dimitri Bivol is very light on his feet, very graceful. Ultimately, Dimitri Bivol confidence has went through the roof now. He's gotten more and more confidence. Labs D Watt one, my brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Tua versus Tyson in their primes. Who wins? Mike Tyson. David Tua can't take the when you get technical and as time goes on, and Mike Tyson is more skilled than he is. Mike Tyson is quicker in the pocket, better defense than David Tua. A slugfest. Because if David Tua catch Mike Tyson has shown us that his will can be broken. Mike Tyson showed us that his will can be broken. That's a problem. He's shown us that his will can be broken. Robert Chapman, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, "What's up, straight facts?" He said the others so-called elite have never been able to compete with the AAA elite. Do you think it's because of lack of rhythm? Facts. This is a fact, great brother. Yeah, man. How the late great legendary Kurt Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, aka the historian, aka my brother, my co-host, Kurt Anderson says, rhythmic and perpetual motion, right? That motion is a problem for certain athletes. That's why Mike Tyson with David Tua, his movement. Mike Tyson uses jab to close the distance. He's more technically sound than people give him credit for. His head movement, his defense, right? His slipping, his weaving, his combination punches, right? The only problem I have with Mike Tyson with a fight with David Tua is his will. If Mike Tyson start getting hit and David Tua withstands what Mike Tyson is dishing out, then Mike Tyson could be in trouble. Because you could see Mike Tyson will being broken. If you look in the fight with Frank Bruno, when Frank Bruno clipped him a couple of times, and Frank Bruno was taking his punches, Mike Tyson body language was almost like deflated. Like he couldn't get you out of there. Kareem Ebanks, what's going on? Michael Burton, what's going on? And he couldn't get you hurt. And just watch the Frank Bruno first fight. You watch what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You'll see. Donnell Clark Bay, what's going on? You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. T9 boxing class, my brother. But it's for Errol Spence. So confirmation is this, right? Errol Spence told you he's gonna spin the block. He coming back to Terrence Crawford fight. You understand what I'm saying? He said, I'm spinning the block, coming back to Terrence Crawford. That is a confirmation that he's gonna fight Keith Thurman because Errol Spence wants to be undisputed at welterweight. Period. You understand what I'm saying? And the Keith Thurman fight is not a fight that Errol Spence wants. It's not. You understand what I'm saying? But it makes sense for Errol Spence right now. It's an in-house fight. Teddy Johnson, what's going on? Ben Davis, my brother, what's going on? Blue, who you got? And both of them are at their very best. Chavez versus Canelo. Who wins? Canelo's too big for Chavez. That's plain and simple, great brother. Ben Davis. He's just too big for him. Just too big for him. I don't think that fight happens. Mr. Brooks, what fight? You don't think what fight happened? Mike Dents was going, I'm a fan of Spence and Bud. I just edged Spence in the fight and disliked the antics from Bud's team during the negotiations. Sure do miss our brother Kurt Anderson. Yeah, man. Definitely. Feels weird a lot of times when I'm getting ready to go live. I can be honest with y'all. Sometimes I just be like, Tom Rice, what's going on? Definitely feels weird at times. William Tolbert, what's going on? Do you think PBC wanted Spence to fight over Bud? Not right now. Joseph Fuller, my brother, what's going on? Roy Jones, Andre Ward, Roy Jones. Star Zito, what's going on? Yo, Blue is there, Bud. Interview with you coming soon. I have no interest in doing it. Darius Gilliard, what's going on? I have no interest in doing it right now. It's gonna be the same old, and it's gonna be the same old people. Yeah, I told you X, Y, and Z, and I told you this was that. It's just pointless, bro. It's draining. Who beats Winky or Floyd? Nobody beats Floyd, and Roy Jones beats Winky, right? Floyd Mayweather beats Winky, right? Hopkins in his prime beats Winky, right? Marvin Hagler beats him. Sugar Ray Leonard beats him. Plenty of people. Tony T, what's going on? Yeah, Pitbull Cruz don't want to fight. He don't want to fight because he know he's gonna lose. Mm-hmm. Agreed. If Terrence Crawford was fighting them, that's what they say. But this is the thing, because the negotiations fell through. They're gonna say, well, what else was Errol Spence supposed to do? Keith Thurman is nobody walk in the park anyway. I think they both beat him. I said Roy Jones beats Andre Ward. Jones beats Andre Ward. Thurman or Ugas, that's a good fight. Royal Cooper, what's going on? I think Thurman can stay away from Ugas enough. Willette Strong, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? Royal Cooper, what's going on? I think that he could, Thurman might be able to stay away from Ugas long enough to win. Shy underscore 064, my brother, what's going on? Who wins, Floyd versus and Prime Ray Robinson? Oh, man. Gotta go Sugar Ray Robinson. I gotta go Sugar Ray Robinson. That's hard because I don't pick against Floyd Mayweather. Lewis versus Bowen in Prime. I love that fight. Leo GT Multimedia Artist. What's going on? I love that fight. That's a fight that one of my all-time fights. That's actually the fight that I so wish that came to fruition. Who do I think win? That's a 50-50 fight. I think the Riddick Bowe that fought Evander Holyfield the first time, he can win. But if he anything short of that Riddick Bowe, he loses. Ben Frank Jr. 100. What's going on? Ultimate 50-50 fight. Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis. But it got to be the Riddick Bowe that fought Holyfield the first fight. All those other Riddick Bowes, no, he don't stand a chance. It got to be the Riddick Bowe that fought Evander Holyfield in the first fight. Edwin Valero versus Pacquiao, 135. It's a good fight. I'm going Pacquiao, though. And Errol Valero, man, that dude was a knockout. Man, he don't get enough credit for his power because of the way his career ended and the way his life tragically ended. Fred, what's going on? Big Baby Jared Anderson versus Frank Martin. Frank Sanchez. I got Anderson. I got Big Baby Anderson. Edwin Valero. Let's look at this. Man, this dude was amazing. Edwin Valero was 27 wins with no loss, no draw, and 27 wins by way of knockout. Hey, that's retarded, man. Yo, this dude is wild. Edwin Valero is wild, man. Yo, this dude didn't have since 2000 for 5 years. He never had nobody go past round 10. Yo, Green Hulk Donald, what's going on? Edwin Valero fought. Wait a minute, this dude is amazing. Yo, what? Yo, this dude only made it to 10 rounds one time his entire career. I forgot how good Edwin Valero was, man. Only one fighter made it to the 10th round in his entire career? That's ridiculous, man. That don't even sound right. That's like a video game. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy, man. Yeah, yo. Only one fighter his entire career went to the 10th round. And one other dude, DeMarco, made it to the 9th. And that was his last fight. That sounds like a video game. Aaron didn't go in the Hall of Fame because of his circumstances. Those are circumstances, man. They don't want nothing to do with that. Josh Taylor, Ryan Garcia. I like that fight. I like that fight. Ryan got to stay aggressive, but Josh Taylor's good, man. And Josh Taylor's just as big as Ryan, so he won't have a size advantage. That's a tough fight. Bernard Gilbert, my brother. What's going on, great brother? Andrew Joseph, what's going on? Tara Sims, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Let me get off. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, man. Jimmy Bernard, my brother, what's going on? Dwayne Williams, what's going on? What's the last shoe purchase you had? Shoe purchase? Uh, Shoes? Oh, I just bought a pair of Jordans yesterday. Matter of fact. Clubber Lane course. You'll be saying it's wild, right? Because Mike Tyson is Sylvester Stallone is in the Hall of Fame. And did y'all see that clip I put up of Sylvester Stallone in the Hall of Fame, right? But did y'all see that clip where he was? I guess thought he was really preparing for the movie, so he was training with Roberto Duran. Did y'all see that? And Roberto Duran just was toying with him, jabbing him and moving, jabbing him and moving, moving and jabbing, just playing with him. He was so frustrated, but yet he's in the Hall of Fame, like he's a real fighter. They inducted Sylvester Stallone into the Hall of Fame like he's a real fighter. A ceremony and everything. Just like he's a real fighter. That's so ridiculous. It's disrespectful to the people. These dudes is going up and down the block, flying up and down the block. Only in New York at 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning, these dudes is riding their bikes. They riding their motorcycle, dirt bikes up and down my block right now. Speeding. Diana Scott, Queen. Salute to my brother Dub Sanders, dropping that $250 on your boy Blue in the Cash App. Salute, appreciate you, great brother. Dub T Sanders dropping that $250 on your boy Blue in the Cash App. Diana Scott said, "You kidding me?" No, he's in the Hall of Fame. You want me to show you a picture? They did a full inductee. Andrew Joseph said, "Yeah, clown, a movie." Sakari San Francisco, what's going on? What are you talking about? He said, "Yeah, clown, a movie." What are you talking about? Who are you talking to? Clyde Bayard, my brother in the super chat. He said Shakur Stevenson versus Gustavo Lima should happen. Yeah. Rodriguez Jackson TV, my brother, what's going on? Shakur will win. Shakur wins. He sure did. Tip Bayless, what's going on? He got a statue and he's in the Hall of Fame. Let me show you, Queen. No joke. Look. Rocky characters in the Hall of Fame. Is Tom Shep in the Hall of Fame in the NBA? Willie Beeman in the Hall of Fame in the NFL? My name is Willie. Willie Beeman. Real talk with Mum. What's going on? He said Gamboa did have the belt. He did? I don't remember. If Sylvester Stallone, Rocky got in, Apollo Creed should be in. Apollo Creed was better than Sylvester Stallone. I mean, than Rocky. And what's going on? Willie Beeman. I'm telling you, did y'all see the clip? Oh, I know, I know that Roberto Duran was frustrated with this whole Rocky thing and Sylvester Stallone actually thinking he's a real fighter. And so when they sparred, Roberto Duran was messing with him, just playing with him and toying with him and just pop shotting him. That's why they took that. That part was supposed to be in the movie, but it was a real part, right? And then that's why you remember the part where he fought when he was chasing the chicken. Did y'all know that they put that part with him chasing the chicken was a shot at Roberto Duran because that part was actually supposed to be him chasing Roberto Duran, but they was really sparring, and he got mad and he took the part out, and that's why he chased the chicken. Let me show you. So that exact same part when he's chasing him, this is the part supposed to be in the movie.
Spencer, cut off the ring. Get the letter. Move fast. You're gonna get out there. If you can catch that little speedball, you're gonna catch crazy. Come on, move.
Let me see. Let me play it for you.
Speed. Catch that pump. Speed. Can't you catch that little squirt? Spencer, cut off the ring. Get the letter. Move fast. You're gonna get out there. If you can catch that little speedball, you're gonna catch crazy. Come on, move. Time. Yes. Get over it.
Justin Hawkins, what's going on? So remember they replaced that. Text, what's going on? So Tyanna Scott, they replaced that with him chasing the chicken. Remember Mick was saying the same thing when he was chasing the chicken. Can't you catch the chicken? Catch him. You can't catch him. See, it was supposed to be him and Roberto Duran though. That was the clip it was supposed to be. But y'all didn't know that, huh? That's because Duran was like, man, I do this for real. You do this for fake. This ain't a movie. I do this in real life. You out here acting, and they put you in the Hall of Fame. Disrespectful. He took it out because he was embarrassed. Jose Ramos, what's going on? He was embarrassed. Tara Sensei, you learn something new every day. You sure do, right? So you see that whole part. Speed. That whole part of him chasing the chicken. I was supposed to be Duran. Embarrassed. Duran embarrassed him. He really thought he could box. Remember, remember, what's his name? Lenny Ash, what's going on? What's the dude name that played Creed? How did I just forget his name? What's the dude name to play Creed? David Bohannon. What's going on? Michael B. Jordan. Remember he was talking about he could beat Roy Jones right now? These dudes be getting a little training under there. Remember he started talking about he could beat he wanted to fight and beat Roy Jones. He could beat Roy Jones right now. Like, bro, what are you talking about? I don't care if Roy Jones is 100 years old. You can't beat Roy Jones, brother. What are you talking about? They be having these movies just be tweaking. Tweaking, boy. Like, bro, what you do is a movie. Let it stay there. Man, Diana Scott. You see how hard it was for Mike Tyson to catch Roy Jones at this advanced age? When they had the exhibition, you know what Roy Jones would do to Michael B. Jordan, bro? Because they take some classes and yeah, they take some boxing classes and they train for real. They do train for real. You know what I'm saying? But bro, they need a they be needing a wake up call. Like, bro, you're tripping. You are tripping. Martial law, what's going on, good brother? They tripping. He's like, yeah, I could beat Roy Jones right now. What? Yeah, okay. Don't he let that Tony Bellew training and Gabe Rosado and that Andre Ward, bro, that's not what they wasn't really trying. Robert Chapman, what's going on? Fred, what's going on? They wasn't trying. That's the thing that they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't trying. Exactly. How many real fighters this dude got inducted as a for a character? Amazing. So let me get out of here, people. OPJ 5E, what's going on? Let me get out of here, people. 1:30 in the morning. Memphis 10 Will, what's good? How you feeling, King? Mike Dents, what's going on? But let me get out of here, people. I appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like your shitty videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. John Doe, my brother. Have a good night, great brother. Salute, Curly J. Aaron Woods, what's going on? Julius Thomas, salute. Andrew Joseph, salute. Ty Sky, have a great night, Queen. Jose Ramos, good night, great brother. Appreciate y'all, man. We'll be back on tomorrow. Peace.